Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Black Rose with another video. So first, let me just say, this video is for entertainment purposes only. You take the message however you take the message, whatever you do with it, that's on you. But what inspired me to make this video is I actually was watching a video of a little girl eating a rat. Like, it was already like prepackaged and, you know, ready to cook like chicken would. So, and then I started seeing like, I'm noticing like it's a whole bunch of videos of people eating weird things, like, alligators, rabbit, rat, all type of stuff like that. But when you start reading through the comments, it's like everybody have a problem with what these people are eating, but they're not understanding what the bigger picture is. First of all, we live in the U.S., right? And everybody been with this conspiracy talking about all the meat is either human or rat. And people are not really understanding how deep this should really go. So let me see if I can help y'all out a little bit here. Because for you to sit there and point the finger at somebody else and what they choose to eat, at least they know what they're eating. Now, in the U.S., we're being fed a whole bunch of things that we don't even know what we're eating, right? There's been a lot of videos surfacing about people eating like burgers and things like that, and have been finding like human teeth and jaws and legs and body parts, period, right? But yet they continue to eat meat. So now there was also a study that was proven to be true about the rats. The rats are the smallest animal that they can put in a cage 1,000 at a time and milk them. That's one. So now when you go to the store and you figure 1% milk, 2% milk, whole milk, first of all, we shouldn't be consuming none of that milk because they're not human milk. From when you're a baby, a baby nurses on its mother's breast and drinks human milk. It's mother's milk, right? Which I noticed also they started to sell in dry form, like powder form, I would say. They started selling, human milk in the powder form. However they do that, I don't know. I'm not the scientist here. I'm just here to give y'all to knowledge. So, now you have to consider the milk in the schools, right? Our kids go to school every day. They don't have bottled waters for the children. They have a fountain in the middle of the hallway, which 9 times out of 10 doesn't even work. But when they go to lunch, what are they drinking? Every child is drinking either chocolate milk or regular milk, right? Then, I don't know if your kids are like my kids. My kids are funny. So when they come home, they be like, Mommy, I didn't eat lunch today. I be like, why you didn't eat no lunch? They, oh, because I didn't like what they had, or it's something with the meat, or it smells like this, or it tastes like that. So, yeah, so sometimes my kids don't even eat in school, or I send them with whatever, they might need. Now back to the meat now. The beef apparently is every beef that's out there is coming up as human. I lately was looking up a video about chocolate, and they was specifically talking about the Milky Way, which was a couple of videos from 2010 where a few people noticed baby teeth in the Milky Way, because it's supposed to be like little, I don't know what that is, that they're supposed to be in the Milky Way. It's like little cookies or something crushed up, something like that. But a few people reported that it was teeth, baby teeth. I even saw a video of another woman, she's probably going viral now, about her finding the whole jaw. She thought she was eating some ribs, and it was the whole jaw. Now, when it comes down to we are what we eat, right, which is true, you wonder why people are out here behaving like fucking savages, right? You wonder why? That's because of what they're eating. It's like when we was eating meat, right? You don't know what these cows go through, the stress that they go through. All of this is passed down through the food that we eat. So we now develop these animal behaviors. It's the same with eating human. Now here we are developing cannibal behaviors, right? Where we're just eating anything now. It don't even matter. Then another thing that you might want to look into is, I was actually researching this recently. It's the U.S. laws about cannibalism. What's crazy is there is no laws about cannibalism, but they're saying it's illegal to eat human flesh, meat, whatever, right? But Idaho is the only state that do not sanction cannibalism. The only state that there are no laws for cannibalism, because you cannot. You cannot. You just can't. So when y'all sit there and y'all look at these videos and like, oh, these people are eating octopus, they're eating alligator, they're eating rabbit, they're eating rats and whatever. At least they know what the fuck they're eating. Do you know what you're eating? Do you know what your kids are drinking when they go to school? I had already told my kids, don't drink that freaking milk in school. If you notice, the milk went from whole milk, right? I'm running out of time on this video, but I'm going to try to make it short. If you notice, back in the days, the milk used to be white, right? The cow milk. Then, as we started to get closer and closer to 2025, the milk started getting yellow. Have y'all tasted that milk? Do it taste like regular milk? See, me, I grew up in the country. So I'm accustomed to killing the animal and eating the animal. I know what that tastes like. I'm a Gen X baby. So we know what food was before they started tampering with food. So what you have to do is pay attention to what you're seeing, what you're smelling, and what you're tasting when you're eating this stuff. It's not just Burger King. It's not just McDonald's. It's not just these fast food places, yo. This shit is in your motherfucking kitchen. Yeah. So, next time y'all decide to sit there and point your finger, just remember, you got 4 other fingers pointing back at you. Now, if your shit ain't squeaky freaking clean, then I don't think you should point your finger at nobody. And if you want to be healthy in these days and age, it's going to be very hard, because they tampering with not just that, but also the fruits and vegetables. There are no real seeds anymore of any real plant. You'd be lucky if you could find one. Them shits is already put away. Alright? And I'll see y'all on the next one. Deuces.